Welcome everyone to this new Qi Gong class. And before starting, I would like to say a few words about a topic that actually we mention quite often in these classes. And this is the very simple idea that in energy work, we want to follow what feels good. So this is a very important idea that also helps you to activate your inner guidance, your inner intuition. And is the idea that basically our emotional system is a system that guides us, that shows us the resonance or dissonance of ourselves toward different types of energies. So very simply, when we have a good feeling, that is an indication that we are moving energetically toward the good direction, that our system likes this type of quality, that our system wants more of this type of quality. So we should follow these indications of positive feedback from our emotional system. And on the other side, when we have negative expressions in our emotional system, this is a manifestation of our energy having some dissonance with that particular type of energy. And so I would invite you to take this as an invitation to ask ourselves in which way we could change our attitude, our perception, or our actions toward this specific topic and make it so that it resonates more to us, make it more harmonious, make it more in synchrony with our vibration. Actually, let's give a side note. I would like to tell you one thing that is that we can also use this particular concept when we are want to interpret dreams. So also in dreams, they can be very good in giving us information about what we are energetically looking for, what we are energetically needing in a specific time. And so whatever positive and resonant feeling that we remember from dreams, we can try to interpret that and use that as a guidance for having the next steps, having the next transformation, the next indications for moving in our life. This is very important. This is also referred to as the inner compass, the inner teacher. It is simply the practice of observing our resonance with different types of energy, and especially looking what feels good at a deeper level. Of course, there are many things that feel good, but some things feel good on a deeper level than others, and actually give an even deeper and more fulfilling type of pleasure. And this is the type of pleasure, the type of resonance that we want to increase in our life. We want to make our life more full of this deep and well-being. And this is possible through the practice of energy work. Okay, said so, let's begin with our practice. So as always, take your space. We're gonna begin with some relaxation. You can put your feet together if you like. And take a few breaths. Observing yourself slow by slow becoming more present. And bit by bit, more relaxed. As our breath is slowing down, we become become more aware of our body and of the space that surrounds us. And this space feels open, bright, expanded. As the breath slowly goes deeper, our body sinks in deeper relaxation. And so with this attitude, prepare ourselves to open to the perception of the energy level of reality. To the perception of this matter, this subtle matter that is surrounding us in every direction and that is flowing in and out of our body. Begin to observe that the space that we are observing inside and around our body has its own density, has its own subtle vibration. It is alive. And we gradually allow ourselves to connect more and more to this space, to this matter. Is vibrant and alive. It is bright. It is intelligent. As it carries inside deep wisdom and deep memory. Taking a deep breath, we bend our knees, sinking down, maintaining this perception. We open our feet about shoulder width. And keeping our knees bent. And our shoulder relaxed, we continue observing this space. And this vibration, this tingling that is all around our body. Around our hands, around our arms, actually we can bring the elbows a little bit more outwards. This may help us to feel this space, this density that is inside, between our arms and our body. Like if we are hugging, like if we are holding something. We look for this feeling. As we continue observing, we simply breathe naturally. Keeping our body relaxed. Relaxing the shoulders. And pulling up our spine. We simply stay here and observe the energy surrounding us. And I invite you to let go of expectations about this. Just being open to perceive whatever is there. Perceiving it just as it is. And you can allow your mind to move a little bit around different areas of your body or around your body, exploring the feelings. Whatever these feelings may be. I invite you to imagine that around our physical body we have a more more expanded body that is made of energy, that envelops our physical body. That has more or less the shape of our physical body, but a bit less defined. And I invite you to imagine as if we could move this body, we could operate from this body Doesn't matter at this point if you can actually feel it or not. We're just making an exercise of imagination, like a game. So we imagine that we can move and operate from this wider body. And by doing so, we can even more efficiently touch and move energy. We can enter in deeper contact with the energy level of reality. So taking a deep breath, we bring our hands up, imagining that we are moving from our energy body, but we're also moving our physical body as well. And what we begin to do is to imagine that we are collecting energy from the space around us and bringing it to the lower abdomen. We try to imagine, to visualize as much as possible that we are actually collecting this dense, this vibrant matter that is surrounding our body and depositing it into the lower abdomen. The lower abdomen is being filled up, being charged, being activated by this operation. Looking with a lot of attention and a lot of curiosity at the feelings. If you have already done this type of work, I invite you to do it like if it was for the first time. Always trying to make it more and more real. In this operation, we are charging and activating the lower dantian, the lower center, that we can imagine as some kind of motor, some kind of engine that can be fueled up, that can be charged. And in a sense, it also works a bit like a dynamo. So the more we work with it, the more it activates, producing energy, activating our energy body. So as we do this work, charging the lower dantian, the lower dantian is activating even more all our energy body, making it more alive, more vibrant, more expanded. You could say increasing the speed of vibration of our energy body. We try to visualize this happening at the best of our abilities, again without expectations. If you like, you can change and go with both hands at the same time, bringing a bigger amount of energy to the lower dantian at once. Moving from our energy body each time, activating it more and entering more into that level of consciousness which corresponds to our energy body. Our energy body has its own different level of consciousness, of information, of intelligence. It has its own emotional system. That is a more expanded, more open version of our emotional system. Where the emotions, the emotional information can exist in a more pure way, in a more unfiltered way. And so maybe it helps you to understand better the quality of the intelligence of your energy body. if you imagine it being closer to the natural world. It is a type of energy that is somehow more similar to the energy of trees, to the energy of mountains. And we can perceive these energies, these qualities, for example, when we are in nature. When we are looking at some beautiful nature, it has its own qualities, its own peace, its own openness, its own tranquility. Its own wisdom. And so we can say that our energy body is a bit more like that. It has a point of view which is wider. It is less worried or less rushed. And therefore can perceive with more openness. The natural qualities of energy. It can connect with the energetical level and with the energy of nature. We can say our energetical body speaks the same language as the natural and the universal energy. Taking a few more breaths in this movement, feeling the expansion of our energy body, moving, circling energy like a current of water. Collecting energy and bringing it to the lower dantian. Using its more expanded arms, its more expanded body to touch and bring in energy, activating even more our energy body. And one more time. And when you're finished with no rush, we can this time bring the hands up slowly and begin a downward movement toward the central line. Hands come up from the sides. And and down from the center. And in this movement we are creating a downward current through the central line of our body. That helps us to sink in deeper in this relaxation, allowing us to step back even more from our mind, from our everyday thoughts, and access even more the beauty, the openness, the silence of the energy level. As we open, we can imagine to be collecting energy from the outside. If you like, you can make this movement a bit wider and open your arms a bit more. Maybe that feels good for you. So we're bringing in this new, this fresh, this energizing energy. That is waking up our system. Similarly to the water of a mountain river, it wakes us up and recharges us. And it's here that I invite you to open yourself to receive energy of different qualities, different colors, if you like. I invite you to open yourself to those colors or qualities which mostly resonate to you in this moment. That you like the most or that you need the most. The ones that on a deeper level are really relevant, are really meaningful for you right now. And it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be specific, it can be very abstract feeling for now. Allowing ourselves opening even more to receive exactly those type of energy that I deeply, profoundly am looking for without even knowing that I was looking for. What my energy body is looking for. What I am deeply and unconsciously looking for. And I allow myself to feel or to imagine how awesome it is to be finally receiving that which I've been looking for so deeply, so dearly. For all this time. I have been looking outside of myself. Maybe I have been looking unsuccessfully for these qualities. And these qualities are simply accessible in such a simple way in the energy surrounding me. And I don't need anybody's permission to simply connect to those qualities of energies. And allowing them to enter in my own energy field. My energy field is receiving these energy qualities and is being lit up with joy, with enthusiasm, with excitement for integrating these qualities and therefore becoming more complete, more whole, more in harmony with itself, more in harmony with its own true nature. And at this point, you can even identify other qualities maybe, or more specific details about the same quality. And continue opening, giving yourself permission even more. and allow ourselves to enjoy bathing in this energy world, enjoying the possibilities which are accessible on an energy level, all the abundance, of different qualities, of different informations, which are all accessible to us. You can slow down a little bit more the movement, integrating these possibilities in us, this richness, and also integrating the beautiful idea that we can explore all of this simply with our mind. We can explore limitless adventures. Can explore everything. And in particular, we can explore that which is key for us on a deeper level. All those keys, all those informations are accessible to us in the infinity of the energy level. One more time, even more slowly we open into all of this, allowing it to enter in, unsinking, depositing everything, this richness in our lower dantian. We are here, we take a few breaths, visualizing the energy sinking down, accumulating in the lower dantian, guarding the treasure. At the same time, we can visualize that we are integrating this information, these qualities, and these possibilities in our life. This is the treasure. This is retaining or protecting the treasure. being able to bring these possibilities into our daily life. This magic. This sacred and ancient wisdom. This beautiful and profound energy. Feeling myself nourished, feeling the surface of my whole body vibrant. Feeling myself opened. Present. Calm and joyful. I can begin to draw circles with my hands. Around my lower abdomen. Circulating this energy connecting more with my physical body, allowing the energy to become anchored in the physical, in every cell, in every centimeter of my physical body. I am retaining this light. Changing the hand on top, changing the direction of rotation. The physical vehicle is being empowered. And slowly by slowly, coming back to the center, we can close the circle. We'll rub our hands and begin to massage our face in any way that you like. in this operation, imagine that we are even more printing in the information in the physical body. And in every corner of the body. That's why I suggest you to touch more or less every part. Going down to the neck and the shoulders. And the arms. And with your own rhythm you can go down your body, dedicating more attention to those areas who you feel are needing more attention. And when you're finished, with no rush, you can pass to tapping, activating, waking up. Observing the vibration of this tap sinking into our body. And when you're finished, the last part of the massage is this movement. It's like if you want to take off and when you're done, you can come back to this natural position with your feet together, taking a deep breath. With a lot of appreciation, we express the desire of exploring more and more the depth, the wisdom of our energy body, of the universal energy. The depth and the wisdom of ourself. To be able to connect, to unify, and to operate from more and more those higher and more intelligent, more expanded, more wise aspects of ourselves. To be able to move even more along those lines that generate genuine fulfillment, genuine resonance with the depth of ourself. To share beauty. And so with a lot of appreciation for the practice and for our companions who have been doing this together with us in different moments, in different times, in different spaces, but nevertheless are accompanying us in this journey. With sincerity in their own inner work. With a lot of appreciation, humbly, we close the space of practice. Thank you. Okay, I hope the class went well for you all, that you enjoyed the practice. As always, for any question about the practice or what I've said during the practice, feel free to contact me anytime. I hope this classes arrives to you soon. Depends a little bit on the connection that I can find here to upload the video. And yes, I hope you're having a great week, a great summer, and we'll see you next time for the next class. Goodbye.